Hey guys, I haven't done this for a while, so I thought I'd do a lineup update. Getting close to Nut Heroes dropping, so I thought I'd go over some of the things. The reason I've started on this one is because you can see at the top there I've just reached level 60. What I did was I sold my loot quickly, and I sold him for, I think it was 340 last night. He's coming down in price. I sold him last night because of the fact that people were going to want to chase those new flashbacks. So I knew they'd go after the points, the training points. So I sold him, and he's come down about 30k. I don't anticipate him coming down too much, but the main reason I did it was because I figured, well, I can get 300k from him when the new Mud Hero drops. If it's a 90 and it's over 300k, I can spend the 300k, buy this loot quickly, and use my power up pass on the 90. If it's under 300k, then I can just buy it with a coin. It was just my logical thinking about it. If it's a 92, it's even better because I'll have a coin for it rather than the power up pass. So that's what I've done there, and that's the reason why I didn't go for the McCaffrey and the power up pass. So obviously it's been a pretty good week, couple of weeks for us Steam Team people. With the double rewards, I was able to grab and the new releases of the Redux players. In the first couple of days, I bought the Christian McCaffrey, as you can see there. So I'm just going to quickly go over the lineup for you guys, and then go over a couple of things that I do in changes. So I'm still rocking with the David Carr. He is pretty good. 77 speed. I haven't put sprinter on him yet. Reason for that is I don't tend to run with him very much. 77's quick enough, but also I don't know if I want to spend the training on him for that. Until we get the cam out there. I've actually got Sprinter on with Newton because I do use him. I use him in the Panthers team, so fair to say I use him in Heavy Panther, which is, fair enough. It's only a little bit faster though. He's at 80 speed with the Sprinter on him, but that just is pretty good near the goal line, so it's not much of a problem. C-Mac is the stud, obviously, in the team on offense. 90 speed with the sprinter on him, 91 acceleration, 94 agility, 85 catch. So I'm using him out of the backfield a lot. What I'm using for his X factors, did have the one where you can rack him up for a satellite. I had that on for a while and it was triggering quite a bit. But I think this first one for is actually the better one to go for. Got backfield mismatch and RB apprentice for the backfield passes and jukebox. And the jukebox is just amazing. So good to have on him. Goes awesome as well. And character turns if you need to use him. Running the Holt. This is a 50-50 50 out of 50 Panthers team. 92 speed. I mean, it's just too good a value to pass up. This DJ Moore's going to get upgrade tomorrow, so it's going to make him even better. But he's already at 89 speed. I think he's going to push up to 90 speed there, and that mid running, short running is rerunning is good enough. Olsen underrated. Well, 87. He's a great 87. The 81 speed is good. 92 catch, 9 catch in traffic, short running, spec catch. He's really solid. And your timing right's the main thing you're running with him anyway. You'll see there George Kittle. I'm running him as my second tight end. We don't have anyone yet who's good enough to play second tight end, and this Kittle was pretty much free because of the solo run, so I did that one. Felt worth having there as one of your non-50. Thomas is gold. That's the reason why he's there. Armour's a pretty good fullback. No fullback to Williams and Turner. Pretty good. Hopefully he gets upgrade. Paradis, Nor, and the full Jordan Grace. All pretty good there. Pretty straightforward. Rocking first one free, Gambler, and Double Me. Just on those things there. Thinking about swapping this to the rack catch one, but double me is pretty good. Also makes people double them. On defense, running Keekly, as I said, now that's using my power up pass to get past them because I got the coins up in the corner there because of it. Shows there at my second running back, I run a lot of double middles, so either in a 3-4 or a 4-4. Shaq is there in name only, although I do use him occasionally. And Kevin Green is just amazing. As you can see here, he's got 87 speed, I think it is. Yeah, 87 speed on this, 89 acceleration, great tackle, great play. Like, he's just, it's good. Not great in zone, and I'll tell you what, I have seen a lot of balls fly over his head in the last couple of weekend league games, so bit of a liability in the past, so you need to blitz with him. This Mike Adams is actually pretty good. Speed is really disappointing, but I've got him up to 83. Can't put sprint on him. If I could, I would. But that play rec at 92 is really good. Zone coverage 84 is pretty good as well. So he's not bad. Hits pretty strong, even though he's got 60 hit power, which is really odd. Just like everyone else, I'm running this Tillman, because why wouldn't you? At that, just 92 speed, just amazing. I'm hoping we get an Ed Reed at some point, which means I can move him down to my nickelback. Tillman, I did have him running all the stuff as well, but honestly, I think the linebackers are just far too important to pass on. So I'm using Kevin Green, and I'm running Reggie White and Luke Kuechly with my X factors. On the line, I've got McCoy and Short, obviously, and Peppers is my second left end. Most of the time you'll see him running at outside. This Dante Jackson is good enough to stay on the field the whole time. 92 speed, that's why. And 81 play rec, 82 man coverage. So I use man a lot, obviously, for him, but he's just good enough to stay on there. Make some great catches for me. I just thought I'd show a couple of different ways I run them out. This is how I run 34. There's no changes to offense with anything I do because they're all pretty good. But with 3-4, shift short to the right end, and I move Peppers up to the right outside linebacker. I'm running those guys like that. Pretty straightforward. If I run 3-3-5, these are the three main defenses I run, obviously. 3-3-5, I'm running with, can't see him there, but that's, I'll go back and see if he comes back. It's a picture. No, right, so that's Luke there, obviously. Luke at the right outside linebacker, Shazier in the middle with Kevin Green. Can be a bit of a liability, but it's not too bad. And then I'm running, obviously, down here with Pep. Okay. And then in the 4-4, which I'm running quite a bit of recently, this is the way I run it with the 4-4. So Burns comes in, he's on the outside, he's blitzing quite a bit, all in the flat, pretty fine, he's nice and quick. Kuechly and Shazier, Green. I'm also running Tillman in the free safety because with the 4-4, you know that you got 4 linemen, 4 outside linebackers, and 3 backs. So he's the back, Tillman's the back, and Jackson's the back, and then you've got White, Peppers on the end. So Peppers is the only player that's not fully maxed out at the moment on that team. So that's what I'm doing. At the moment I'm preparing for the Mud Heroes, and I think that I'm hoping it's going to be, I think we'll see a Murray Edison probably is the sidekick if they go with that again. I'm thinking we might get an Eric Reed as our main Mud Hero this time around, since Luke Kuechly's already got already got a player, but it could be K1 Short again. I hope not, but it could be. Yeah, what are we doing at the moment? Let's have a look. I've already qualified for this, doesn't it? It's got my monthly ranks and stuff in there. What I've been able to do. We've got one more week to go. This is the last okay, it's that one. Monthly details, it doesn't have it. Yeah, so this is what I got last time. I got up to All-Star, got 14 wins. and I'm at 51 already, so I need 9 more wins to get to All-Star this weekend, which is pretty straightforward. Don't think I'm going to get that 16 win to get MVP, but looks like I'll be getting All-Star hopefully for the weekend, like rewards for the month, which will be pretty good. Yeah, so that's the current state of the team. My suggestion would be that you find the 90 overall player, especially if you've got the Panthers. If you've got Luke Kuechly's sellable there, that you sell him for now, because you've got to play the best of both worlds with it. As far as the other team things we're looking at, currently I need to upgrade the team strategy. I'm running with Ron. I'm not going with Coach Madden again this year. I just think the benefit, because I'm running 50-50, is that it's going to be that way. It's going to be better. Visually, I'm having a run with the Twitch Primes, and the reason I run with the Twitch Primes is because if you come up against the Cowboys team and you're in the Panthers team, they're almost impossible to tell apart. I think there are a couple of guys out there who are running Cowboys teams just to confuse people with the same uniforms. Because there's nothing worse than coming up with this dark uniform and matching up against the Cowboys uniform. You can't even tell each other apart. It's really painful. I'm running Panthers offense, and I'm running the Ravens defense. I've run the Ravens defense the last couple of years. Not well. It's got the 4-4 in it, which is great for our team. So 3-4-4-4, and it's got the 3-3-5, which will be good as well. But that's basically where I'm sitting at the moment. Just specialists from hiding some players here. I've got Fournette at power back, so we haven't got a good second backup running back at the moment. And I do have Slay as my slot at the moment. And occasionally I'll flip him at free safety, where he's an 81 overall, just if I need the extra man coverage, and I'm running a lot of man coverage. So that's the hidden ones. But yeah, apart from that, pretty stock standard. Great fun team. Looking forward to having a bit of Cam Newton if we can. But David Carr's actually doing really well for me. But that's the state of my team at the moment.